What's up, everybody? It's Blvck, and I'm at Pax South here with...
I'm Michele Cagle.
So, today we are here with Forest Keep, correct?
Yeah, Frost Keep Studios. We're a new studio that was announced about a year ago. We were founded by 3 original Warcraft developers, and we basically are introducing our new game, Rend. We're showing it here today at Pax South, and it's basically a fantasy hybrid survival game.
Okay. So, what can people really do in this fantasy survival game?
Yes, great question. So you basically, when you jump into the game, you're immediately going to be aligned with a faction. So we have 3 factions in the game. So unlike other survival games where you're dropped naked and alone in the woods, you're dropped in the woods naked with friends. And so you basically team up with your community and you go for resources, but ultimately you want to collect souls and fill up your world tree so that way you can ascend to Valhalla. And when that happens, the servers will reset, there'll be a clear winner, and everything will start over. Players will get meta progression points, and then they can start all over again, like I said.
So, can you explain the world tree a little bit more?
Yeah, so the world tree is essentially like a scoreboard. So as players are in the game, whether it's defending and killing enemies, capturing different creatures, killing different creatures, things like that, they're going to get souls and that they're going to be harvesting and putting into their divinity stone. And as they do that, their scoreboard will go up on the world tree. And like I mentioned before, when they fill that up, that faction will ultimately win. But the best part is we have a weekly reckoning event, and that's when all the shields go down on your bases and you can go into another faction's base, steal their souls, and basically take out some of those points from their world tree.
Okay. So is there anything in this game that really makes it stand out besides, you know, dropping in your own faction base that like makes it stand out from other survival games?
Yeah, I would say it's definitely a new breed of survival game that we're introducing. The factions is something that hasn't been seen yet, but there's also a lot of different RPG and sandbox elements that we're infusing into it. The team has a very extensive MMO background, so people that play MMOs will be familiar with it when they jump right in.
I see there's a lot of crafting in this game. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, definitely. There's an extensive crafting program that players can go into, whether it's crafting different weapons or items. There's also, depending on what archetype role you want to take in the game, you can create different potions, things like that as you're progressing through it.
Can people like create their own class, or are there like a set amount of classes or things of that nature?
Yeah, so another great question. We don't necessarily have classes. It's more like a couple, like different archetypes. I'd say 4 that. So there's the soldier, the assassin, the mystic, a survivalist. So let's say you're going down the mystic tree. As you're progressing through the game, there's different abilities that you can have. Like spectral light, for example, is one of my favorite ones, where say you're in the caves, it's completely black and you can't see. Well, if you're a mystic, you can have your spectral light work, and then your whole faction can see, but the other players on the other factions can't see you.
Okay. With that said, what consoles is this game coming to?
Yeah, so we will launch early access on Steam later this year, so it's for PC, and then we'll see how console plans are down the road. We haven't announced anything yet, but don't be surprised if we do announce something.
No plans of this coming to the Switch anytime soon?
I'm just going to twiddle my thumbs on that one.
Alrighty. With that said, thank you very much. It's been Blvck here with GameIlluminaughty.com, and stay enlightened, gamers.